Project Teen Mums was a knowledge mobilization project supported by the Canadian Institutes of Health Research. This project brought together York University researchers from the LaMarche Centre for Child and Youth Research and graduate students from the Psychology Department, along with frontline workers from the York Region Children's Aid Society and staff from Kinark Child and Family Services. The group used O3, an online collaborative platform featuring social media tools. O3 is hosted by Orion, the Ontario Research and Innovation Optical Network. Project participants use the space to share resources, have online discussions, and exchange information.
I guess one of the challenges would be time. So, everyone's busy and kind of finding the time to connect, and in my experience, it's easy to forget, to check the website and to connect with people.
Certain people may not be familiar with social media and may find using the platforms a bit more difficult. I think that as with every technology that has come our way, use provides familiarity. So there would have to be, I think, on some people's part, a real attempt to use it on a regular basis.
So as a graduate student, I guess, from an academic perspective, it really helps you see the other side of it where this research is being applied. So first of all, kind of seeing all our work being applied, but also hearing the other perspectives. So from the frontline workers, opening our eyes to, the real experiences and what this population is going through.
It's really easy to kind of feel isolated working in a university environment, and before this I really hadn't had any connection with a lot of community workers, and so through using O3 I was able to understand what their concerns are, what their interests are, what they'd like to know more about, and that way I was really able to ground my research in the concerns of the community. And so,
well, I think the major benefit is that it really breaks down the barriers between these two different communities, so you have people with shared interests in research and practice where they can find a place now to come together and really discuss their ideas on what they care about most.
So, in the future when I become a practitioner, I want to do a little bit of both, and kind of feeling that community connection would be great in keeping up to date with what's going on in the research area and what other professionals in the practice field are experiencing would be, I think, really beneficial to kind of keep up to date and connect with others and know what's going on. So I think
really just to get ideas for research, to speak to community members, to find out what are some gaps. I think it's one thing to read the research and to say, okay, well, other researchers haven't done this, but what do community workers feel they need more information on? What are they looking for? How can my research be of most benefit to people?
Here at York CIS, I am pretty responsible for knowledge dissemination, for disseminating information on evidence-based and evidence-informed practice. And I see that this would be an excellent platform for getting information out to the staff here about the so-called latest and greatest about what's happening in our field, in the various areas of our field, and how staff might be able to use it.
The project team answered a survey and participated in a focus group to evaluate their experiences using social media tools. We found there to be more benefits than challenges in using O3 as a way to exchange knowledge and interact. Some of the challenges could be overcome with time and training. In conclusion, social media tools are useful to promote collaboration and knowledge mobilization between research and practice.